3 unacceptable behaviors that should not be tolerated. There's a dangerous lie you've been told your whole life. Just be nice, let it go. Don't make a scene. But here's the truth the Stoics knew well. What you tolerate, it becomes your standard. You think you're being calm. You think you're choosing peace. But in reality, you might be allowing disrespect to carve away your self-worth, one silent moment at a time. Marcus Aurelius didn't stay silent in the face of dishonor. Seneca didn't be polite when truth was at stake. And Epictetus, he taught that dignity is something you protect, not something you beg for. In this video, we're going to expose 3 behaviors that no Stoic and no self-respecting person should ever tolerate. They might come from friends, family, even people you love. But if you don't set a line, you'll lose yourself trying to keep the peace. Stay until the end, because the 3rd behavior is the most subtle and the most dangerous. 1. Disrespecting your boundaries repeatedly. It starts small. They interrupt when you speak. They joke about your values. They ignore your time, your needs, your space. At first you let it slide, thinking you're being the bigger person. But to the Stoics, kindness without boundaries is weakness in disguise. Epictetus said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." If someone continually crosses your line, even after you've made it clear, they are not confused, they're testing your silence. A Stoic doesn't beg for respect. He enforces it quietly, with calm detachment and firm presence. And once you stop tolerating boundary violations, the next red flag becomes clearer. 2nd, manipulating you through guilt or silence. They don't need to shout. Sometimes weakness wears a quiet mask. The silent treatment, guilt-tripping, emotional withdrawal. It's not direct aggression. It's control disguised as sensitivity. Seneca warned us, "He who fears death will never do anything worthy of a living man." But in the same spirit, he who fears discomfort will never love with honesty. A strong man or woman communicates directly, but the one who manipulates your emotions to get what they want, they're not seeking connection, they're seeking dominance. A Stoic recognizes these games for what they are, a fear of truth masked in emotional fog. When you see this, don't retaliate, just disengage and prepare for the final behavior, the one that destroys your peace from the inside. 3. Making you doubt your worth. This is the most dangerous one because it doesn't always come from words, it comes from patterns. They ignore your wins. They downplay your ideas. They make subtle remarks that plant one poisonous seed. Maybe you're not good enough. Marcus Aurelius taught, "The opinion of 10,000 men is of no value if you do not value yourself." Anyone who makes you feel smaller, whether with words, silence, or comparison, is a threat to your identity. A Stoic draws the line here, not because he's proud, but because he knows that self-respect isn't negotiable. There's nothing Stoic about letting people walk over you. Silence does not equal submission, and peace is not the absence of conflict, it's the presence of self-respect. The Stoics didn't teach us to be passive. They taught us to master our emotions, clarify our values, and draw the line where dignity ends and damage begins. So if someone disrespects your boundaries, manipulates your emotions, or makes you question your worth, walk away without anger, but with absolute certainty. Because the most powerful response isn't revenge, it's removal. If this message resonated with you, like this video to let us know. Subscribe for more Stoic wisdom that strengthens your mind and protects your peace. And share this with someone who needs to remember their value. Stand tall, speak little, know your worth. Stay grounded, stay Stoic.